chosen 3 things that I think relates to the wild. Water. I think that water is one of the most important substances on earth. All plants and animals must have water to survive. If there was no water, there would be no one alive on earth. Apart from drinking it to survive, people have many other uses for water, like washing their bodies, washing clothes, recreations like pool, lakes, oceans and rivers. I think that water relates to the wild because it is located nearly everywhere around the world. Plants need water to survive and that becomes nature. Animals need water because they need to be hydrated to stay alive and they use it as a source of protein or food. Humans need water to stay alive. Did you know that humans can survive to 3 days without water, but water is really important because humans have to be hydrated and if they don't have enough water in the system, they won't be hydrated. In the desert, it is very hard to find water because there are no supplies of water in the desert because it is a very hot place. And even if you bring a supply of water and you're going to the desert for a long period of time, you'll eventually run out of water and probably pass away from heat exhaustion. That's why water is essential for human life. Trees are very important in our world as the biggest plants on earth. They give us oxygen, store carbon, stabilize the soil and give life to the world's wildlife. They also provide us with the materials for example, tools, shelter and paper. Trees create an ecosystem to provide the habitat and food for birds and their animals. Trees absorb carbon dioxide from the air and release oxygen for us humans to help us be alive. Trees all around the world and in the wildlife may be homes, for example, like birds and squirrels. If there were no trees in the world, there wouldn't be any oxygen, there would be no humans and some animals wouldn't have any homes if they live in a tree. So trees are very important to the wildlife. Food. You need food to survive in the wild. There are many sources of food in the wild such as animals, plants, pineapple, pig, cows, quail, goat, camel, berries, banana, coconut and wild strawberries. Plants can have many uses like growing fruit and veggies. They can be used in cooking in order to survive. Food is important because it provides people with nutrients, energy and good health. Food is one of the most important things in the world you need. You need food to stay alive and it's not only for humans. They can be animals and plants as well. Other than humans, they need their nutrients as well like us. If they don't eat food for a long period of time, they are most likely to either get sick or die. That's why you need to eat food to survive in the wild. In conclusion, water, trees and food are 3 things that would represent the wild to me, because no one would survive in the wild without these 3 things. If there was no water, there'd be no one alive on earth because they would die from dehydration. If there are no trees, there wouldn't be any oxygen, and some animals wouldn't have a home. Food is also something you need to stay alive in the wild. That's why these 3 most important things to survive in the wild.